YMCA News Network. We'll be reporting on critical world news and sharing top stories. You've got to be kidding. I'm told we'll be breaking our news reports to cut into a cooking show.
Are you sure? We were just about to share about the Netherlands' big win over Mexico in the World Cup.
Apparently, we're being told this is more important than even the World Cup. Fascinating. What can they be making on this cooking show that's so important?
I guess we'll see.
Welcome to the World YMCA Cooking Show. We are glad that you've joined us today.
So tell us, Jasmine, what will we be making today?
Of course, Colleen. Today I am super excited to be here to share that we will be making a very special recipe for a global impact cake.
A global impact cake? What caused you to develop such a food?
Well, I didn't develop it myself, of course. Many concerned people helped along the way. But we developed it because we are so very hungry. We are hungry.
Tell me more about this intense hunger.
We're hungry for a better world. We are tired of young people being alienated. We are tired of young people going hungry and living in abject poverty. We're tired of young people being recruited as soldiers in conflict zones and being trafficked for the gain of others. We are tired of young people not accessing quality education. We're also tired of people of all ages not having access to healthy lives and turning to crime or drugs. Overall, Colleen, we're just tired of social injustice, especially being experienced by young people.
That sounds like a vitally important cake to satisfy these severe needs. This global impact cake.
Yeah, this global impact cake, it's amazing. It is needed, and it is time to start cooking. Good looking.
Before we get started, can you give me an idea of what this global impact cake will be made? Or when it'll be made?
Yeah. This global impact cake, first of all, you gotta understand, it will take about 20 years to bake.
20 years?
20 years. But Colleen, when it is done, 90 million young people across the world will be actively involved in bettering their communities through the work of the YMCA and outside the YMCA thanks to the YMCA. They will be working to solve local and global issues that are relevant to their communities. As an organization, the YMCA will be recognized as a partner of choice. People will be actively seeking partnerships with the YMCA, locally, nationally, and internationally. And on a world level, the Y will also be recognized as a role model and as a leader when it comes to governance good practices.
It sounds like this cake could also bring about more tolerance, less conflict, maybe even help employment, education problems, more peace, healthier communities, and increased social justice?
Precisely.
Wow. Yummy, I want some. How do you make it?
Well, first of all, we need to establish a safe and proper cooking space with plenty of room for folks to feel comfortable and confident to help inspire an impactful cake. The cake is based on 4 primary ingredients. The first ingredient is called youth empowerment flour. Can you hand it over to me, please?
Okay, a little bit of youth empowerment flour.
Yes. So, youth empowerment flour.
Why is this ingredient important, Jess?
Let me look at my script and I will answer to you. Youth represent our future, and youth empowering flour is what causes the cake to rise.
Makes sense to me.
So the next ingredient on the list is resource development eggs. We need these to mix together and bind our resources to create a true global impact cake. Without them, we just won't get the results we're looking for. So the eggs, please.
Resource development eggs sounds really important to me.
That's one. And we need a lot of resources. Thank you. That's two, and I am making a mess. Okay.
It's a kitchen after all.
All right. And now that the resource development eggs are in there, let me call for the next ingredient, which is movement strengthening butter.
Movement strengthening butter?
Yeah, you see, we need this butter to make our cake smooth. Because without movement strengthening butter, there will be no global impact cake.
Oh, I see. So there's quite a bit involved in this movement strengthening.
Yes, absolutely. And we need a lot of it. So just put a lot of movement straightening right in the cake. Yeah, just put it all, you know? It's gotta be a really strong movement. There you go. Yeah, and it is important for more reasons than I have time to explain now, but yes, for sure. Youth actively involved in governance, strong community collaborations and partnerships, improved education systems, and so much more. Now, our last ingredient is communication sugar.
Communication sugar?
Yeah, sugar. So, this communication sugar is important. Okay, diabetes people, just don't do that. Okay. It's necessary for us to organize our work and to reach all populations. You know, it is also important as well to be able to tell the public how great our cake is. Now people don't even know about our ingredients, but they need to know about the cake, of course. And we need to tell them how sweet it tastes.
Okay, so what's next?
Well,
Once you have all the ingredients together, what's next?
yeah, well, of course we need to bake, right? So we need to put all those ingredients in the transformation oven. You'll want to turn out the heat without fear of burning it, because it's a YMCA transformative oven. It has a sensitive setting that adjusts to its environment and changing needs.
Sounds like an amazing oven.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been developed throughout time for over 170 years of improvement, and it provides one of the greatest structures to bring about significant impact.
It's sad more people don't know about it.
Absolutely.
I guess that's part of why we're here, huh? To stand up and to be heard.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we don't have to wait 20 years. We'll stick to the recipe, and we will continually produce amazing dishes along the way. But won't it be truly great when this cake is complete?
Absolutely. I feel so blessed to have the time with you today, Jess. I'm inspired by this recipe, and I hope we can share it with others.
Absolutely. We will share the recipe across the globe to bring about lasting and ongoing impact.
Okay, now let's cook it.
Yeah, let's just cook it. Oh, this oven needs empowerment.
It's a power oven!
Yeah. Here's the final result.
20 years later.
20 years later, yeah. Help yourself.
That's awesome. Can I sample this?
Yes, absolutely.
It's delicious.
Yeah. So you know what? You can have your cake and eat it too.
Now let's combine it with the others.
Yeah! Woo!